Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. I'm your host, Miss Nikki Rich. We got a special show for you, and we live on location. We is LA Live. We down here at the Staples Center, getting it in. Just had a press conference. Deontay Wilder and Furry live. But right now, we have our our special featured guest here, and I'm so excited. We got the Wealth Goat here, Miss
Yes,
Alia, and we're going to be talking with her. And we want you guys to stay tuned. Make sure you follow us at Nikki Rich Show TV and subscribe to Nikki Rich, the number two. Well, guys, I don't want to keep our guests holding on any longer. We got the Wealth Goat in the house.
I
So
am
I'd like to
here.
welcome Miss Chief Aaliyah.
I
Hi.
am here, and I came with my costume on.
Yes, Superwoman.
Yes, I came. I came with my costume on. Absolutely. Super excited to be with you, Nikki, on your show today.
Yes. Now tell us a little bit about you and where you based out of.
Sure, absolutely. Born and raised in South Carolina. That's where I was born and raised. Absolutely. I'm a Carolina girl,
Me
Southern
too.
girl. I always tell people I have moved from, different states, from Wisconsin to Massachusetts to Connecticut to Virginia. And my accent didn't change. No matter where I lived at, my accent didn't change, not at all. So I'm excited to be a Southern girl because that's the reason why we have created this organization of love, that Southern hospitality, that love and everything. But we're based out of Arizona, Tucson, Arizona. We have two office locations here and one in the state of Connecticut.
Yes. And I see, I love what you're doing. You're empowering so many people to, build their wealth and to, work together and expand their brands as well. So I love that. I was just watching your even your videos, your photos where you're just with other powerful women and y'all just having fun.
Having fun because, Nikki, a lot of times people do not think that women can get along. And that's, to me, that's a stereotype thing. They also think that Black females cannot get along because our organization is 99% Black and we get along. We may have disagreement, but it's a way to disagree without offending someone. But our organization is strong. I got some of the best leaders within our organization. You know, Chief Shakura, your bestie, yeah. Um, Excellent leader. My organization is, the guys don't like for me to say this, but we're a women-based organization. We rule the show. We run the show. Girls rule. That's how we run it. The guys,
Yeah.
they just follow along. They follow along because they know we're strong. We're naturally strong.
Yes. Now tell us a little bit about your organization, how it came about, and your purpose for, even creating it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Nikki, I started my journey as self-employed. I actually started at an early age. My grandfather, he owned a club, and I was raised by my grandparents. So I always tell the story, how I was in the club at the age of 8 and 9, where 8 and 9 year old can't get in the club now. But I was, exchanging money and everything. And, when I went on to college, I also had a business in my 20s, and it always was a roller coaster, up and down,
Yeah.
up and down, up and down. And I got a mentor, and he told me, he said, listen, if you have something that everyone needs, the masses need, you're going to
Hmm.
become wealthy. You're going to become wealthy. He said, but you got to be mission driven. You got to
Yes.
help enough people get what they want, and you automatically get what you want. And that's what I did. Being raised by my grandparents, my grandmother was a praying woman, and we didn't have much, but she served the community. And of course, I didn't realize it then, but that's what I'm actually doing now, as well as my leaders in the organization. We're serving and giving back to the community by being mission driven, helping people to get whatever they want. Their why is our why. Their goals are our goals. And that's
Hmm.
how we're very successful. And I must say, we're the number one organization. We're the number one organization because we're totally mission driven. It's not about the money, not at all. The money will
No.
come. The money will come. It's about doing God's will, being purpose driven as well as being mission driven. All my leaders within
Yes.
the organization, they are mission driven. And again, we're not about the money, not at all. The money will come once we
Yes.
give everyone what they
But you're
need.
teaching people too. You're educating and you're
Yes,
helping them financial literacy, how to help, you know, like just everything about what they're doing, not only their brand, but even their home life, you know.
yes,
So you're teaching so much. And then not only that, they can set in and be so empowered with the speakers and the powerful people, you know, that's coming on
yes.
and
And
fellowshipping.
yeah, and Nikki, I must say this: it's not Chief Alia way, not at all. It's all God way, God will. God placed people in the path. Sometimes I always use the phrase you have to cut off in order to grow. But even when I didn't want to cut those people off, He cut them off for me, and I am growing. I am growing, and that's the reason why, again, my
Yeah.
leaders, I got top-notch leaders because He cut some people off, and so that's the reason why I'm always telling people, hey. Do not be afraid to cut off. Do not be afraid to cut off in order to grow. You have to cut some things off in order to grow.
Yes. Ooh, I'm glad you said that because that's what we have to do. We have to sometimes cut things off in order to grow. And I know, like this year, since the pandemic, a lot of
Yes.
things have stopped, and we had to stop and cut people
Yes.
off.
Yeah, and I like to tell people that too, with the pandemic and everything, a lot of times people say, I don't have time or I'm too busy. God have slowed down things for us to speed up. That's the reason why the pandemic came by because it slowed down everything for us to speed up, to catch up.
Yes. Yes. Now, what is next? What's coming up? With your organization, what's next?
Man, we are going into Detroit, and I'm telling you, the 313 area code, we're going to turn up in Detroit. We got a major event going on of training leaders how to take their career, well, not necessarily career with us, but their journey with us to the next level. We have Take Back Your Power 500, which means we're trying to create 500 six-figure earners by a certain date. Yeah, six-figure earners, because that's how we do it. We do it real big within our organization. And so we have this event that's coming up at the end of July for all our partners and everything. And on Sunday, we got an all-white yacht party. So my team, we will be on the yacht, giving them the experience that they need to have. I'm always giving back to my team because it was my mentor who gave back to me. And so, of course, I take care of my team. But yes, we will be in the Detroit area the end of July. And I'm super excited about that training because I'm telling you, Nikki, you see my IG page now?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's going to be times 10. It's going to be times 10, girl. It's going to be times 10.
Now, how can others get involved?
Sure, absolutely. So others can get involved just by, reaching out to me and I can connect them to some of my leaders. I personally don't take partners on directly because it will be a conflict of interest. And I'm so busy, so I'm not going to give them the time that they need. But just like, your homegirl, Chief Shakura, and I got all other, a lot of other leaders as well. I play the matching game. Unlike corporate America, when you go into corporate America, you got
Mhm.
this boss and you got to stay there. I don't care what your background is, how miserable you are. We don't play that on the team. I play the matching game. If you're an educator, Chief Shakur, definitely. If you're in the real estate industry, it will be, Chief Lashana, Chief Salon, or Chief Maverick if they're a male, depending on what their background is. We play the matching game because a lot of times, Nikki, people don't realize this. When you're comfortable with who you're with, who's mentoring you, you're going to do well. You're going to do well. A lot of people don't do well because they're not happy with their mentor. They're not happy with their boss.
No.
And they got to just stay there. But within the Legacy Leader organization, we change leadership all the time. And that's the reason why we're so successful.
Yes. Yes, I love it. I love everything
Yes.
you're doing. I love everything that you offer. I'm telling you, you inspire me when I'm just watching. I know we over here cheering you on.
Yes, yes,
I be
I'm
watching. I'm
excited.
like, yay,
Yes,
country. You know,
absolutely. I'm
uh,
excited.
it's so amazing because, like, I love what you said earlier that people always see women like we can't work together. Yes, we can.
Yes, we
We're
can.
here. We are here to stay. We're powerful, and we working together.
Absolutely. And I love my sisters. I love my sister. They're not my blood sister, but let me tell you, they're the best thing because all of us have different backgrounds, different stories. We do not pull each other down. We embrace each other, love each other, and we build from that. Because, like I said, even with women coming in, single, maybe in an abused, battered situation, we have like leaders that already been through that are helping them out. So our organization, I would say, a lot of people think the church is just the building with the temple, but the church is everywhere. The church is everywhere. So,
It
again,
is.
I love my sisters, what they bring to the table. No nonsense, not at all. We're all about helping someone get to the next level, whether
Yes.
it's personally or financially. This is what we do all day, and I love what I do. I've been doing it for 11 years, and I'm solid with what I'm doing.
And like Chakora says, innovative, mission driven leader. You are.
Yes.
That's what you are.
Yes, and all thanks to God, because if it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be here. I always tell people, yeah, you see Chief Alia, the wealth goat, but this is God's plan. I'm just following His guidance and everything. Every morning I pray, I meditate just to make sure I am on the right path, right track. Because sometimes we can get off track. The rah rah Chief Alia come out, that he be like, but I have to go back in. But it's all God's vision, God's plan, and I want to always be in alignment with Him because that way I know that we're going to continue to be successful. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. The weapon may form, but it will not prosper because God is leading the way. It is His organization.
Yes, and that's why we here today. God, He is so good.
He is so good.
I'm just so blessed and thankful.
Yes, yes, yes. And like I said, it's God will, God divine, and everything that I do is because of Him, not money driven, not at all. He gave me the plan, and I just execute it within our organization. And we got some God fearing women within our organization. And like I said, I love my sisters as well as my brother.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Well, tell everybody where they can find you at.
Yeah, so my IG page is Work with Chief Alia,
Okay.
Alia. My mom made sure I passed first grade, yeah, because I got 4 letters, Alia. I'm not going to tell you my middle name because she messed that up. But
Yes.
Work with Chief Alia, that's my
Okay.
IG page name.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, we're so excited to have you here today.
I'm
And
excited to be with
look,
you.
you see us. We're at the Staples Center.
Girl, you got it going on. I'm always impressed with
See, we
you.
broadcasting live from the Staples Center with you.
That's huge. That's huge. And like I said, Nikki, I'm always impressed with you, girl from Carolina. They always say we couldn't get out of Carolina, but
Oh,
we
we
did the
here.
thing. We did the thing. Yes, we did.
Yes.
Yes. And
Well,
so,
I'm so excited to be here with you. Much love to you, and we got more to come. This
yeah,
I
absolutely.
wanna I wanna offer an opportunity to interview you again.
Absolutely. Anytime. Anytime.
Yes.
I'm always ready. Hopefully to see you in Detroit uh, at our all white party, the yacht party. You're invited.
Yes.
Everything's on me.
I'm I'm trying to give everybody the view.
Yeah, so if you say yes to that, I'll go ahead and book everything for you. I want you on the yacht that Sunday.
Okay. Yeah. When is it?
So it is, let me make sure I got the date. Hold on. Correct. And I want you there. Uh,
Okay.
so it's August the 1st, yacht
Okay.
all night yacht party. I want you
August the
there.
first.
And you can
Okay.
broadcast live from there.
Okay.
I got the yacht on lock.
Well, I'm gonna check it out.
Yes. So I definitely, thank you for, interviewing me and allowing me to be on your show. This
Yes, because we are live. That's
Yes,
why we're live on location.
yes. I love the view. I love the view, girl. You got it going on. I love what my sister's doing.
See, I had to show it to him.
Yes, you did it.
But I just had to, I wanted to interview you because you are amazing. You are so awesome. And like, I wanted everybody to know who you are. This is who,
Absolutely, and I appreciate that.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Well, I'm not going to hold you.
Yeah, well, Nikki, again, thank you for allowing me to be on your show. It's an honor.
Thank you so much. And everybody, stay tuned. We got more with Miss Chief Alia.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye. Hold tight. Hold tight. Don't